There are some really underrated factors to think about when you're trying to monetize your hobbies. So I wanted to go over some things that I had never considered when I started, and I'm gonna do that while I try to make something out of leather. I've always wanted to try leatherwork, and I was gifted a basic set of tools, so I started learning and I bought whatever else I needed. And right away, I was debating on whether or not I should try and make money off it. So it got me thinking, I'm sure a lot of us try to monetize our hobbies because it's something we enjoy doing, so if we can get paid for it, then great. It's not actually work, or it doesn't feel like work. But I had never thought of protecting my creativity. I came across this idea watching Quarter Leather, which is a phenomenal leatherworking channel, leather craft channel. I'll link it in the notes if you're interested. But it's basically postponing the need to rely on your hobby or your craft for as long as possible. Because let's say instead you decide to drop everything. You quit your job and you decide to make your hobby your main source of income. Well, that obviously puts a lot of pressure on you to have to start making money with it, which means you'll be left at the mercy of the market, and that can kill your freedom to be creative. To give you a more solid example, I'll use myself. I'm just starting out on YouTube, and sure, I've been making content for some time now, but if I decide to only do YouTube as my only job without already having a base audience built, I have to make videos that I know will perform well. Because if I don't do that, and I try experimenting with different video ideas, then I'm at the risk of not making any income. So instead, I'd be forced to do something like a camera review video or a lighting tutorial, something that's more easily searchable and can gain traction fairly quickly. And I wouldn't have anywhere near as much freedom to try and be creative with my content because I wouldn't have much room to mess up. If it's my only job, then it has to make me enough money to live, right? The other thing I had never considered was if I was even comfortable selling my work. And I don't mean if I'm good at sales or the business side of things. What I mean is that sometimes you can feel really connected to your work, and releasing it or letting someone else have it can almost feel degrading to the project, even if you do get paid in exchange. It's like selling a piece of yourself, or like finishing a show you really love, and there's almost this sense of loss because you know you're never gonna get to experience those characters in the same way again. That's kind of how I felt with my self-doubt film. It was almost bittersweet sharing it with everyone and watching it with them. And there's definitely some beauty to that. I'm not trying to say you shouldn't make money off your hobbies, but these are things that I think you should consider if you decide to monetize your craft, especially because it can help you structure the way you want to do things. So what I'd recommend is that you mark parts of your craft or your hobby as untouchable. To use this channel as another example, I make videos under categories. So there's the regular Pharaoh videos like this one, and like the research film I made on self-doubt. There's the Snippet Sunday content, which will probably mainly be shorts where I can share quick things that I've learned. And then there's the Medali project. And that's the part of my craft that's gonna remain untouchable. Basically meaning this is the part where I won't allow outside influence, or I'll always have the final say in things. I don't have to worry about if the videos perform well or a video sponsor's preferences, because that's not the point. It's a space where I can try to be as creative as I want to be. I can experiment with different things, and it doesn't matter if it fails. And I think that's how you maintain your relationship with your hobby without burning out from the pressure. I hope this was helpful for you, and if you have any other tips, then let me know, and I'll see you soon.